All right, so this is the trading platform. This is TradeLocker. TradeLocker basically allows you to place the trades from your Allspread account. So as you can see, TradeLocker is powered by TradingView. So you can literally place trades, mark up the charts on your TradeLocker as if you would do it on your laptop, or your MacBook. Or your iPad. Me personally, I do everything on my iPad and just execute trades strictly on the TradeLocker. Now, TradeLocker platform is extremely fire. It's extremely convenient, and let me show you why. So first and foremost, what you want to do is you want to go to markets right here on the top. It's going to have all the instruments that you can trade. I have a favorite list because if I'm looking for a specific chart, I don't want to have to go scrolling through these things to get an execution. When you hit all, it'll give you a list. Now, this list, you can see cryptos, energies, EU shares, Forex crosses, Forex exotics, Forex majors, pro crosses, indexes, metals, US shares. So obviously you could trade damn near everything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you favorite the pairs that I trade. So that way, when you're taking a signal, you'll have a favorite list of whatever I'm trading. So how do you favorite? What you're going to do is you're going to click an instrument and hold it. And then when you click that instrument and hold it, it'll say go to the instrument, view details, and on the very bottom, it says add to favorites. You're going to go to cryptos. You're going to favorite Bitcoin. You're going to favorite ETH. To energies, US oil, Forex crosses, GBP, JPY. I really like that pair right there. It's one of my favorites. It's very volatile. It moves good, and you don't need that much money to trade it. And go straight to the majors. Now, the majors are all countries that are paired up with the USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, USD JPY. But these pairs you can trade with $50 in your account, $100 in your account. A standard is a dollar, which is going to be $10 per point. That's the type of money you can collect from that. Indexes. These are the ones that go crazy. They're very volatile. They're the ones that you can literally use a 0.01 lot, and that would be equivalent to $1. And if you did a 0.10 lot, that would be equivalent to $10 per lot. And these things move really, really fast. I start US 30, I start dollar, and then go to favorites. Start the NASDAQ 100. Those are one of my favorite pairs. SPX, I don't trade it, but it's also a great pair to trade in terms of indices. To the last list, one of my favorite pairs to trade is gold. We get busy off of gold. Like we catch gold damn near almost every day, every other day. We take losses, but gold, when it blinks, it goes crazy. So now when you do that, you can go to all, back to all. And what you do is you hit the star button. You're going to have all your instruments favorite. Now, this is where I keep it. So now, let's say if I wanted to place a trade, let's say indices. Now, when trading an indice, this is going to be your trading platform. So now, what you could do is look to the left. You can favorite your instruments from TradingView, the same thing. So these are the only tools I use right here. I use the rectangle, the Fibonacci, the trend line. I don't necessarily use a trend line crazy. You have if you look at my chart, it's the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the hour, the 4 hour, the day, right? This is how you shift through different time frames, right? And basically this time frame, every candlestick that you see, every red and green candlestick is equivalent to a day. Every red and green candlestick is equivalent to 4 hours. Every red and green candle is equivalent to an hour, and you get the gist. So what you do is you're going to hit that plus sign next to the day sign, next to that D, pause. And then you're going to star those. Do these 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, an hour, 4 hours, and a day. Those are the ones that I pay attention to. At the right side of the market, you have numbers, right? See 28,133.7. Now that's where price is currently at. What you could do is you can hit the trade button because we went to the markets already, and we already had that. So hit the trade button. You have your position, your pending, your close position, and your balance. On top, you have your margin, you have your margin use, and then you have your equity. Now, the margin is basically the space your broker allows you to trade. So when your margin is like close to zero, then you have no more space to trade. So that means that you can only put a certain amount of trades in based off of your margin. So you can't have 50 trades depending on your lot sizes and things of that nature. Is that balance, equity? That's what I got in the account right now. That's what you got to trade, whatever the case may be. Then you got pending, right? So pending orders is like waiting for a price to hit a certain target before it gets in a chart to trade. So that means that you can place pending targets before price even hit it and go about your business. So for example, if you want to buy the price at $10 and price is at $15, you can place a pending limit at $10. While it's at $15, it can drop down to $10 and then it'll activate. And because you placed a buy order there, if price goes back up from $15 to $10 and go back over to $15, then your instrument is invested. Like your instrument is appreciated because your closed positions, right? So your closed positions is your P&L. This is going to tell you, what you made, what you lost, the amount of trades you took, your lot size, right? You can see what's going on, right? And then you can do it for the last 7 days. You can do it for the last 24 hours. You can do it for the last year. You can do it for the last month. And it'll give you the P&L. You can do it for the week. And you can do it for the day. You can do it for all. Right? And you can see, like, it'll let you know what's going on, how many trades you took for the whole entire shelf life on this account. And then when you click on it, it can show you like, okay, cool. This is my entry price. This is my exit price. I put my stop loss there. I put my take profit there, right? And it'll tell you your net profit. And then the broker takes a swap fee. So say net profit was $61, but your broker took $7 because your broker got to get paid too. That's why he's a broker. Remember this, the broker's not your friend. They want you to lose your bread. That's why you have so much access to the shit. You know what I'm saying? You got your balance. So too, when you hit that little money sign on the right-hand corner where it's next to demo, you can change it you can switch it to your live account. You can add mad different accounts. You can see your equity, your balance, your margin level, your margin use. Now let's talk about the executing a trade. So if I say sell NOS, right? What you're gonna do is you see on the bottom where it says market, risk, SL, TP. See what it says 9 o'clock, and then you already hit risk. So I say sell NOS. If I say sell NOS, hit SL, where it says buy, and then you can go to sell. So when this pops up, it's gonna say draft. So what this draft means is that it's a draft SL. You can maneuver it, right? You see, I'm maneuvering it, and I can say, okay, your stop loss is going to be 20,192. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag this up like this, and then you're going to align this cursor with 92. Now, with your draft, it's going to say how much you're risking, and it's going to show you the dollar amount you're losing if you lose this trade, And it's going to tell you the percentage of your account that's going to be lost if you place this trade was $78. Then if I say TP is going to be 19,900, you're going to hit the TP button right next to the SL button right here. Boom. Once you hit that, the draft TP is going to pop up. That's $2. So what you could do is you can see that your entry is going to be 20,116. So that means that if price from this entry starts shooting up, if price goes past this, I'm losing my bread. I'm losing $87, which is 17.64% of my account balance. You got to be okay with what you're risking. Me personally, I would advise you to risk anything between 1 to 5% each trade, or 1 to 10% each trade. If I'm telling you to trade this and it's 17%, ideally you don't want to trade that much out of your account. If my stop loss is here, 17%, your stop loss needs to be there. You just got to make sure that it's not 17% of your account, but your stop loss has to be where my stop loss is at. Does that make sense? If I say my TP is 19,800, you're going to hit the TP button next to the SL button. Boom. Now it's highlighted. So when I highlight it, the draft comes up on the chart, and now I can maneuver it. So I'll click it, hold it, of course, and now you can see it's highlighted, and then I can move it down to 19,800. See how I dragged it to 19,800? So now it's going to show you what you're winning. If you're, so that means that if price decides to dump like this, once price hits 19,804, your broker will automatically take out this trade and your equity balance will go up 60%. So when you want to execute, right, what you're going to do is you're going to go sell. You're going to hit the sell button. Also, another cool thing is that you see that little arrow next to the TP button? You can click that up and you can manually put in the components, the coordinates, but that takes a little longer. And you can see ticks. You can see the P&L. You can see I'm risking 20% to make 69%. And then I can hit sell. I hit the sell button right in the middle where it says sell, and my lot size is a 0.01. So that means that for every pip that goes up here, I'm losing $1. Every pip closer to here, I'm making $1. So I'm risking 300. I'm basically risking 300 points. I'm sorry. I'm risking 89 points to make 300 points. Now, being that I placed that trade, right, you can see that if you look at the P&L, it's up $3.50 that quick. That's how fast money is being made in this market, bro. Now, look, you can see it fluctuate. See how it's fluctuating? $3.50. This is making money while you're sleeping. This is making money while you're playing the game. It moves for you. As long as you're in a good position, it's going to move for you. You can see it's fluctuating. Like now it's 320. So then you just hold it. Once you hold it, you got your stop losses. You got your take profits. Look, now it's up $5, right? This is Forex, bro. But see, even though this is a demo account, it's mimicking the actual market. This is the actual market right now. You're just playing with fake money, but it's the actual market. Let's say if I wanted to do another trade, right? Let's say I go to Euro USD, right? And I wanted to place another trade. So the cool thing about this shit is that I can hit SL, put my stop loss up here, right? I put my stop loss up here, $2. I can up the lot size, right? And then I could put a TP and I put it right here, right? I execute it, and then I hit sell, right? So you can see where my SL is at. You can see where my TP is at, and you can see where my entry's at. So that red line, the red digit on the right hand side is where I enter that. The you can see where the SL is at is my stop loss, and it tells you 1.1189, and my TP is 1.1120, right? So you can hit discard on the left hand side, right? Now the cool thing about this shit is when you go to trades, you can click it, right? And then when you click it, right, you can hit edit, and then you can edit it from there, and then you can change shit. You can move it around. You can, all right, say if you want to. So say like if you in profit, right? You could put a stop profit here, so it would be a risk free trade. So let's say if price decides to keep pumping, you can say, all right, cool, cool. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the SL, you in profit. The SL, you in profit. That what you call, that's something that you call a stop profit. So let's say you up $20 and price is up $30. Let's say if price comes back to 111.41, then you just netted $20. It's a risk-free trade. You get what I'm saying? That's mad fire, I'm not gonna lie. But all right, cool. So every time price is above that sell entry, I'm gonna lose. Every time price is below it, I'm gonna be making money. Right? Now, here's the wavy thing about it, right? I want you to pay attention to this. You can go to trades, you can go to the you can go to each individual trade. You can you can fully close it, right? You can take partial profits, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So let's say you up $50. Boom. I drop it to 5. Guess what? Now I netted $25 and I still got $25 in the market still floating. If I'm losing, I can do the same thing. So if I'm down $50 and I put a 0.05 in it, then now my stop loss goes down, but also my take profit goes down because I already partially closed. You could also close all positions at the same time. So you can see that button all the way in the bottom. It's in the middle. Close all positions. So you could close all negative positions. You could close all positive positions, or you could close all positions. Very fine. You go back to the charts, right? It gives you the ability to edit, right? This tells you your entry price. It tells you where the current price is. It tells you where your stop loss is at. It tells you where your take profit is at. It tells you how much you're losing, how much you're making, what margin you have, the exposure, and the fees, right? And then you can go back to the market, go back to the instruments you traded, right? Now, the cool thing about this shit is you can use pending limits, right? So you got stop orders and sell orders, right? I'm sorry. You got buy stops, sell stops, and then you got buy limits and sell limits. So now, boom, boom. You go to markets, pending. Now, let's say I say, all right, I'm looking to buy euro at $1.1119, $1.1119, right? Or 1.119. Boom. Once I press that, that means that this trade won't activate until price hits this level here. Now, once I do that, I could go like this. Stop loss. I switch it to buy first and foremost. So now you got your buy limit. So I'm risking $20, and then I can bring it back to I could go like this, drag it up here. So what happens? That means that if I put a buy limit, if price is right here and it comes all the way down here, it won't activate until it touches this number here. Once it touches 1119 or 11120, if it keeps going, I'll be losing money. And if price goes past it, then I lost the trade. But if price comes here and it starts pumping back up, I'm in the money. 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 And then once price hits here, best guess what? Boom. I just make out with 17%, risking only 4%. I'm doing that all day. And then once it goes past this, your broker takes you out the trade. You're done. So this is called a buy limit, a limit order. Now, the sell limit, you could do the exact same thing, right? If you wanted to do a sell limit, right? Let's say I wanted to do a buy limit here. So let's say I wanted to look for a sell limit, right? So I could go all the way up here, right? I'll hit risk. I'll put sell. So now you can see in that big red button, it says sell limit. So I can put my stop loss like this. And then I put my TP like this. So now I'm risking 0.4% to make 2.6%. So what does that mean? That means that price is here. It won't activate until price hits draft pending. If price keeps going up, I'll be in a negative. If price passes this, it'll take me out the trade. As soon as it passes it, it'll take me out the trade. So I only risk 0.4%. But if price comes here and it starts dumping down, I'm in profit. I'm in profit. I'm in profit. So price comes down here and it takes me out the trade completely. And then it's up. I made bread 2.6%. And then if I want to execute it, I just hit this. Boom. Now you got your buy stops and your sell stops. All right. Buy stops. I don't trade buy stops or sell stops, but you can do that. So all that means is, all right, cool. If I'm going to market, I'm going to hit pending. So you see how price is down here, right? Now, if price is down here, I want to do a sell stop. So what I'm going to do is a buy stop. So price won't activate. Right? So, for example, if price does this, starts pumping, hits this price is here, right? Price starts pumping. Boom. Once it hits here, you're in profit. Pumping, you're in profit, you're in profit, you're in profit, you're in profit. If price keeps going, guess what? Boom, you get out the trade, you make money, you make 2.3%, you get out the trade. What happens here is when you take a buy stop, your trade won't be active until it hits here. Once it hits this area, your trade will be active. But if your trade hits this area and then starts pulling back down, you'll be in the negative because your entry's up here. So anything below your entry is going to be drawdown. And then if it goes past here, you only risk 1.6%. But if it starts going up here and it goes crazy, then you're good. Sell, buy stop. You can cancel all these limits too. You can cancel. Sell stop is the same thing. So you would hit market pending. You would go, all right, let's say if I say sell stop, if I say, all right, I think price is going to hit 2608 and then dump. So being that price is here, you'll wait till price comes to this level here. Once it comes to this level here, you already have a stop loss here. Then you put your sell, boom. You see how I switched it to sell? Now I got my sell stop. Then I put my TPs. down here because if it's selling, I want to see it go crazy. So what does that mean? Okay, cool. Boom, activated. Pending order submitted. So that means that if price is here, right? If it starts pumping up, guess what? You're not gonna lose any money. But what price has to do first is price has to hit that price has to hit that pending stop. So once it hit that pending stop, boom. Once it gets past that, you're activated in the market. If you're going down, you're making money. But if the price hits this sell stop and then it starts shooting back up, you break even. And then if it goes this way, guess what? You're losing money, losing money, losing money. And then once it gets past this price, your broker will automatically take you out and you'll lose 1.6% of your account. But always your TPs, you always want to make sure is that it's 2-to-1 or 3-to-1. You can see the equity is going up. Why? Because I'm in profit. So let's clean this. Let's clean all of this shit up. So now I can go here, right? And then now I got one pending order right here. See that pending limit? I could cancel it. Like just go here and it says cancel in the right hand corner. And then I could cancel it. I can even edit it. I could go like this. Edit the pending order. Hit the arrow on the right hand corner where it's next to sell. And then I can edit it. Like you can see a balance, blah, 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 blah. I could discard it. So so euro, if I say, oh, I don't like this trade, I'm gonna partially close it. So I can literally go like this, hit the number 2, boom. Now I got 3 cent lot in there, a 30 cent lot in there instead of a 50 cent lot. Right? And then if I wanted to fully close it, I can just hit the fully close button, call it a day, but I'm gonna hold it. And then you can see Nas is up like $7. So you can see the P&L.